All right. So I just want to put me some clothes on, right? But I was just thinking because I was telling myself I am not. I was like, what's left of this suitcase, so I can get this stuff out of this suitcase that I had for like 2 weeks now. And I was like, damn. It was because I brought this little outfit right here, long, comfy dress, kind of cheetah print top, and some black leggings because I thought, while I was on that day trip, or even if I spent the night, that I was gonna go for a walk in the morning in the park or something like this. And so I was just thinking to myself, I pulled it out, but on while I was walking upstairs looking for the suitcase, I was like, I am not about to put on no pants to prove to a bunch of men, especially some of them that wear skirts or dress like material in their culture or their religion. I'm not about to put no pants on just to, make the stance that I am in my masculine energy. You don't get to judge me or punish me as to how God got me showing up in the world. A lot of people think that money and presence have something to do with power. I don't hang around powerful men. Powerful men just end up gravitating to me. Now, that must mean that mentally, I may have something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? Physically, these girls, I don't have to be the girl that everybody run after, because of their sexuality. I'd rather be recognized for my mind. So that has already been commanded of. It has already been commanded. All right. That's the first part of my life where there have been powerful men's institutions, corporations that have had access to my mind, and that is why they owe me. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna keep talking about this until it's done, until some payments start coming in. You understand? So now that I'm at this age, my cup may be dwindling down or something like this, right? You think you're going to leave me with a no cup? You think you're going to skip the process of getting a place prepared for me? You think you're going to skip the process of all the other things if you were to send these holy cows or these heifers or these hathors over the moon or over somewhere else? Or back in the day, I think there is a place called Esther, if I'm not mistaken, in the West. Okay, but I heard that this was a place where they were sending women. So maybe they gave them a hype dream. Maybe they told them, "Oh, you about to get picked for something." But really, these women were getting sent over into this place or whatever. And it was like a place of peace. Maybe there'd be a bunch of women there or something like them or something like this, and build some type of camp or something like this. That's not me. You don't get to steal the first 40 years of my life or so, right? And then tell me what I'm going to do. You see, this is why it's almost like God is doing something to bring judgment in Christ, since you're trying to skip over it through every energy that I've played over the time that I've been on this earth, and that God is also still looking at me to be back here or still remain here some kind of way. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you keep trying to Martha, Mary me, whatever this is, yet it's just not going to work. I'm ready to feel like everything that thought that they was playing Christ in the past 30 years or something should just die. And I should just get all the assets back. And then I should just be able to start over. Because these motherfuckers are so sneaky. They've been doing it for so long. It's an addiction to play my part or try to manipulate me or make sure I have nothing. It's not a time for me to not have nothing. Now, why would wisdom be having nothing? Wisdom is more precious. Okay. If you're going to give wisdom what she needs, she will then do it. You don't get to pin wisdom down and hop on her and get in her mind and share it with your bitches and all this, and y'all get rich and she don't get nothing. That's why all the shit it also says that if you don't, it's not going to be prosperous. So now you motherfuckers going to see what's the aftermath. You see, it is work like that. I don't call it karma. I don't call keep it up and then keep on trying to build something. So this is where we're at. These are people that are afraid of real power. They have seen me or you or somebody do things that's unexplained. that has helped get them a boost or something, and you want to keep me down. Who does that to something or someone that gives you? That's what lets you know maybe it was a reason why these people had to put these type of people into these contracts to bind them, because if you don't, they're like wild animals and they will take you over, and then you will be fucked up, right? And they gonna be fucked up too, because if I'm sitting in that energy, there's no fooling or getting around it. Your stuff is going to start dwindling. It's just like there's no really getting around. I'm not doing anything horrible to these people. I didn't steal anything from them. I didn't take advantage of what God gave me on this earth. You understand? I didn't take advantage of anything. This cycle, and these tarot readers that's jealous, these green eye snakes that's wrapped around the world card, don't get to tell you what I get, when I get it, or something like this. That I will burn the fuck out that wreath. You hear me? With your third eyes attached to it, because God giveth and taketh away, bitch. It wasn't that many seers in the world, bitch. You all been modeled off of the wisdom, okay? So you could never be me, but you kind of learned off of me. So, yeah, okay. So we're going to keep it right there. So somebody want to keep people, because the world sees people that are prosperous as up working early, or you think that's what these people been doing. You think that these people went and read all them books and got that knowledge. You don't think it's a chip in their head that they took somebody else's knowledge is like mine, and they're using it to get further, but they're not giving me a percentage. That's already, I'm born a record label. What? I'm born a fucking Paramount. What? Do you understand? Do you understand? You don't get nothing without that energy attached to it. That's what we're talking about. So, as I learn, I grow, you people think I sleep a lot. Okay, I be like narcolepsy, whatever, or is this spell work, whatever, but I know I go to God. So whatever these people be trying to do when they sleep, it don't rub off on me. In my sleep, it don't rub off on me. And I know I wake up with more knowledge, okay? I feel like this is why people want to tap into my energy while I'm sleeping, to hope to get a view of that. These is people that know somebody is an exquisite creature, and you still gonna play in my face? Okay. There's no retirement here. That's why, just because y'all play with it like that, you see what I'm saying? It just don't, it's still gonna be a forever energy. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll just get to know who the sucker mother pluppers are. All right, even more, and then I'll know how to handle them, and I'll know how to handle their children and things like this. Because I'm not going to not apply the pressure. I'm not about retaliation, but you just won't be included. You won't be included. You just won't be included. Like I told you, if it was Moses's energy, and if this is what Moshe was doing with these children, I would not even take the children. Maybe a certain God or somebody made a mistake by taking the children. I would not take those children that was associated with this person if they were letting the children steal from me. If Moses was letting his children, teaching them how a network to steal from me in the underworld, I would not let them in. I would probably close off all of their, when the underworld, I will close off all of the doorways and exits, and I would just let them stay down there with all the things that they think that they gathered down there for protection. And then when that shit is gone, they'll be gone. You understand? I would starve them to death. I would. And then as they die, I would make sure that all of the assets get returned to my accounts. And hopefully it'd be double or more. You don't play with somebody that's supposed to have had a solid foundation or a foundation, and they don't have one because you stole it. For what? Who are you? You're no good. Why should you have it so you can go terrorize and steal from more people in the world? No. I'd rather somebody get an inheritance that never worked a day in their life, and then they get this inheritance and they do something wonderful, than to see people that worked hard and stayed up all day, and all you was teaching people is how to rob, rape, pillage, and kill their own people to take from them. I would rather have those people out of the way and have people that maybe somebody's on the sideline because they're a God, and the gods are keeping them out of the God circle. God's children is doing different work than regular man right now. So if these people did rally up and decide to keep God's child out, they could probably do that. But you're not going to also turn around and keep your cameras on me and watch me and see what I'm not doing when you're doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. And I'll call for your fucking head. You see what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't be able to do nothing but mope around in the dark and moan around like a zombie in the dark if you didn't take from me and mine. So I'm not going. My children are not. If my children was in the industry, they would be freelance. If my children was in the industry, they would be running companies. But if my children went against me to go with their father or with somebody else, then you're going to be owned by them, and they're going to put you in some type of contract. You would only have to be worry about being in a contract with me to make sure you're going to do right by me. And then after that, you would have been freelance. But no, you didn't do it that way. Okay, so people gonna have to adjust like I have to all the time. And I won't forget that when I needed somebody to give me that one little push over that hill to figure it out, that nobody was there to do it. Nobody showed up to do it. When it's your job, you were supposed to be ordained to do this. It was your job to do this, and you didn't do it. That's how you judge somebody by their works. So this don't have to do with most of your women being horrendous on the inside and out, and that's why you hide them. It don't have, but they got energy or something, or it's something about them that they have or something that you could use in your stew pot. It's none of that. It's not none of that. It's not that you have babies with it. I don't give a damn. I just told you right there. I'll break the bitch face that thinks that she gonna sit over me in a relationship or in my nation. That's just it'll be done with. Because it's about control. Or I'm not going back and forth about no nigga. I will dispose of his ass. It's a lot more out there. Okay? It's probably a nigga lined up that just only thinking about what he can do for me. So, you get that right. And if he prepare a place for me and I trust that nigga, I'll be gone in a heartbeat. Because I don't belong to no fucking body. How you gonna own somebody? That's why I say about these men that's talking about all these wives. It was particular men in the Bible that was supposed to have wives. And we don't even know if that was Islam sneaking into the Bible, or we don't know what that was. It was a small amount of men that had multiple wives. You can't even provide and keep food in the refrigerator for one wife, and you trying to bring another wife in? Or you mean to tell me this wife is sitting over there with all the money from your actual wife, that's the first wife that gave you the power? But this bitch told you how to steal that money and power from your wife, and so you put her as the head. I will cut your motherfucking ass clean off, bitch. And I'm just trying to tell you, that's what I do. They roll around with boars and whores. I don't give a fuck if you a supermodel or not. You won't be in mine. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't care if you a celebrity. I don't give a fuck. You look like just a regular person to me. I don't look at it like that. Like, I'm telling you what I said. I'm the real son of God. Why would I be all fascinated and everything like this about a fucking idol or a celebrity, bitch? You talking to the wrong person. You talking to the wrong person. I'm trying to calm down. So, I mean, we ain't even supposed to be getting this hype in this early in the morning, but I'm just saying. Some people mad because you're not getting the response out of me like you thought you could get or something because of something. God showed me how to look through all y'all, even you. Like, come on, man. And if you're trying to say something about somebody being defiled or somebody being, it says Christ follower. Christ is whipped up. Christ is going to have things wrong or something like this. It says the followers cannot be defiled or something like this. Okay. It doesn't say Christ. So, if you're trying to defile me or genital mutilation, or you're trying to say that that's what happened to me as a child, it doesn't matter. It's the other people that's not, because I still grew up step by step. Ooh, baby. With God. And I'm glad that I'd be a little mad, like, come on, you taking this too far, Dad. Come on now. These people deserve to be eliminated off the earth for doing what they did to me. What? I'm kind of glad that somebody is patient and kind or something like this and kind of cares about you motherfuckers, or put you first for a little bit, or it seemed like that, because, I didn't get to be a brat like everybody else and just say, oh, Dad, take these people out. We got Maui. warm in here. It must be about to be warm outside. I hate these days. I hate these days when it's getting warmed up outside. You really don't know what the weather is, but then you wake up and it's kind of humid, it's sticky, and the heat is only on like 70. So you're like, yeah, this probably about to be a warmer day. I mean, I like the days, but I don't like to try to gauge the temperature at the beginning of the day. Hold on one second, I forgot something else. Just gonna open the window a little bit. All right. These people probably ain't really dying anyways. It was just that you had to check out or go back into your tomb or something for a little while, just to clear up things, the mess that you've made. Trying to overwhelm somebody. And then try to act like they're not overwhelmed with just having to be a conduit and just breathing. You want to act like your little hoes that's running around here signing people's documents in their name and stealing from Christ. You want to act like they busy. Busy what? Being me? Stealing from me? The fuck out of here. Minding my business? You're not minding your business. You're minding my business. And I'd rather you not. And you think it's cute. That's why I said, if I was going through there and he said, oh, don't touch the trees that was already here. Because no, those trees is diseased too. Those are not the real heirs on those trees. Or they went in my name and try to climb or claim something or whatever like this. That's like, people refusing to give somebody from the tribe because they grew up outside of the tribe. You knew what your sneaky ass was doing to give them the tips or the means or whatever it is to get a job done and say, look, this person don't, because you knew that somebody was going to be able to come up into that clique. And the way they was going to do it was going to be better than your method. The way they was going to be doing it was going to be making more people happy, more people money. The way that it was going to be done is that you filthy motherfuckers going to have to get out, and that's still the case. So don't get too comfortable. You thought because somebody didn't know nothing about something that you could take full advantage of somebody, and you ain't did nothing but make a fool of yourself because you about to take advantage of yourself. I can't stand people sometimes. Sneaky people. Oh. What does it matter if you're getting on a flight every day and you look busy and you doing all this stuff? You got nice clothes when you get there. They take your rough clothes off. Somebody getting on an airplane or getting on something or something like this and changing their clothes or something, doing something else. And you a liar to your wife. What man, you know what I'm saying? What household is you building that your main wife or whoever it is that you sleeping in the house with every night don't know what you involved with, but a whole bunch of other bitches know. That's betrayal. That's treason. That's sexual immorality. That's a lot of other things. That's a lot of other things. That's usury. That's a lot of other things. And then the bitch that's lesser that they don't really gotta be with to keep what you got. You gonna put that bitch up? Where? Yeah, I don't know where they do that at. They don't do that in America. We got Uppagus, Snuffleupagus. We got Snuffy. I feel like one of these girls got a wand. One of these girls got a penis. And one of these girls got a penis here. A sneaky person. Somebody could have also been doing something with somebody's suitcase or something. They could have put that paper in somebody's suitcase. Somebody could be like all around the world, same song. Somebody could be doing something here. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody could be a trafficker. Some people feel like you don't, like, even if this was somebody that did something else, somebody think you don't care about them. No, it's somebody don't realize that it's no, you see what you're doing. You see what you're doing. It's not what you're doing necessarily, or the business that's you're in. It's the company that you keep. And anytime, that's why I said you're not supposed to be married and cleave onto your friends or your social network or your AI fake Christ network. That's a robbery ring. And that you just stole from the wrong motherfucker this time, or you've been stealing for too long and you should have just learned. Yeah, we got Molly Moo. And then we got a star in reverse. Could be a Aquarius here. All right. We got close. Somebody could be closing a door on something. We got this unpacked energy in the reverse here. Okay. Whatever this is, these people is going to be going through a cycle after cycle because something is not being, something is not going to be wrapped up here. Yeah, this person could have been recording you in the bathtub. Somebody closed the door on this person, or they're well, you're still in an upright. But whoever this unpacked person thought they was going to unpack their stuff and play your life. But again, it's almost like I was just reading a little thing about Martha and the other sister. And she was like, oh, you're heavy laden or whatever. But somebody asked for that. Somebody stole the destiny. They asked for that. They already had a run of this. And they wanted another run of it. Now, they could have sat their ass down after this 20-year run. And then they could have let me get that experience to run, call the shots, grow the company, put in what I think would go into the family business. If this was, even so these people might be fake family members or AI clones or something. Somebody could have, I was ready to rip and run and travel and cut deals and things like this and get the information I needed to be able to prepare to do something like this or talk to people and make moves and make money moves. Oh, that's what I know God had me about to be doing 2 years ago. And somebody slowly tried to make somebody so tired of fighting all these things. So I was heavy laden in a sense at one time too, right? And then make it so they know that it's not laziness, it's not depression. Somebody knows that if you're putting in work and you know you're putting in work for something, you could do something for 3 years. You could have you could be on YouTube, you know you got good content, somebody's keeping a limit, you got 10,000 videos on here, but you only got 1,000 subscribers. That does not mean that I didn't put in the work, honey. That don't mean that I didn't put, that don't mean that it's not like, I think somebody, I heard like Cube say something like, yeah, if you're not willing to put in like 5 years of work without seeing no result, well, I didn't already put in about 20 years of work or 40 years of work and I don't see my result yet. And that's a problem. That's not the same thing. So that means that even when somebody's not looking, even when I'm not getting no likes and comments, I'm still determined to do something when I put my mind to it, because I was never put on this earth to do what other people wanted me to do. I was always supposed to be running something or something since 20 something years old, since 13. So of course it's not in my system. It would make me sick to go sit at Family Dollar all fucking day and sit there and do that, especially if it was for somebody else and I didn't own the store. It's not in my DNA. When I'm supposed to be sitting on a royal, do you understand what I'm saying? Throne. God gave me a mind to be around that, observe that, work with that, fix that, look into that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you don't, just because you think you want to choose, you don't get to. You don't get to. So somebody thought that you was slick, and now you tired, and now you looking back like, oh, bitch, get a job. You're lazy. No. Like I told you before, we barely know what else the queen would have been doing with her whole life, but being a queen. We don't know what businesses it's not readily available here. We probably don't even know what kind of businesses these families are into. None of that, do you? That's not the first thing you think about when you think about the queen. You think about somebody sitting on a throne, maybe having some meetings with some people, maybe walking through to some church or something, which is the archdiocese or whatever. You think about something like this. Some door is closed on somebody here. This person that thought they was going to unpack. It would be better that if this person came, yes, if this person was this, if they don't want to go to jail, yes, you come sit here. You sit here. You get $100 a week from your husband to take care of yourself in the house. You sit here. You sit here. Y'all not using my money. You're not getting no extra money, bitch. No, you sit here with this motherfucker that go to work every day and give you $100 a week. I got a little bit more livelihood. I have a little bit more sunshine, I feel, in me than you do. I feel like I'm a little bit more entertaining than this person. I feel like they want to act like ain't no sunshine. When you gone, bitch, you was siphoning my energy this whole time. If I'm gone out of your energy, you would not have nothing left. You would not be nothing. You sit here. If it don't matter, then why don't they have this person come sit here? I mean, if the bitch wasn't a lunatic, I probably trust her with the child. I'm not like, if it's my turn to change seats and this is musical chairs, I'm not, I could go in another direction. I can go in another direction as long as the bitch ain't a lunatic. Yeah, but you're going to sit here in the same energy you sit there behind the scenes and laughed at. You're going to give up. Yeah, go ahead and give up the badge, give up that, give up them accounts or whatever the fuck. You come sit right here and you get $100 a week and we'll put the cameras on, see what you look like after a couple years of that. Okay. You see what I'm saying? It's shit like that. What's wrong? Can't the people get to this person that think they so much better than me that, you know, that been working with this person or whatever? Can't it be the same thing? Why it gotta be me that's always gotta be trying to be put down? Why? Because I got the real authority and the real power. That's why. Okay, that's how it was. All right. Yes. Yeah. Or she could just have a job and then they have a regular life and everything like this. You're not about to be a part of the high rollers just because that would be your punishment or something for trying to keep it back from me for so long. Why should a thief be able to, it don't make no sense. Okay? It wouldn't make no sense to me. Mm-hmm. And then again, if somebody is using somebody else's energy, then that means I'm the one that gave you the power in the beginning, and I'm the one that gave you the power after. Okay? Mm. Yeah. But I'm starting to think that somebody don't have the power of something no more because I don't know what happened here. I don't know. Somebody could have took somebody for everything. Let's see. These are things that people grow old together. They were happy when they didn't have anything. They got something. They got a little bit more. They know how to appreciate it if you was with this person the whole time or something like this. They know how to make something a solid foundation. Somebody left somebody that could build a firm foundation. And now you think if you want to come back that you're going to keep that sucker bitch on the side? No, you got to remove that before you come over here because that's not a solid foundation. These men out here that saying why? Why would it be a problem if I had these? Because it's the opposite. These people are not having second wives, especially with these child brides, so that they can build onto their empire. You're picking the litter of the children that have and they're well endowed, or they have some type of dowry attached to them, or some type of trust or something, and you're siphoning that from them, and then you're not giving anything back to them their whole lives. That's what a child bride. It doesn't mean that these men are they rather let you think that all these men are going into especially not in America. That's not what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing in their country. I can't tell you. But we've seen people, old ass men, grab a hold of these 12-year-old girls in other countries, allegedly from what they show us on TV, and actually put a bridal gown on them and then take them home with them. But in America, of course, unless there's a secret society going on behind the scenes, of course, they may not be doing this. They could be producing a clone of that child and then take that child into this thing so there's no suspicions or raise no eyebrows or something like this. Or they could take the original child and then give you a clone while they took your original child into this darkness or whatever. Or they're just attaching themselves to these children. You still take care of them every day, but if you would be a part of this secret society, you guys are secretly stacking or growing or something all together anyways. So you're okay with another man using your child in that sense. There ain't nothing been explained to the child. You're a millionaire. There's somebody that married you, but when you get this, nobody's filling these children in. They don't know that they're involved with these so-called sneaky arranged marriages. It's not an arranged marriage. It's a robbery. It's thievery. It's usury. Okay? And then you want to make them, they wake up one day 30, 40, 20 years old and realize something, and you got them in competition with someone else when you already built a whole some type of dynasty or something off of the back of that child. How dare you? And you maybe didn't use your own children because there's no value in them, but there's value in somebody else's. And then you want to talk about these people, even if these was the people in the projects, even if these was these people in these families where nobody really had a serious job and they just always stayed home or something. You made money off of those people. You just did it to the wrong one this time. Trying to make it like somebody okay with something. I ain't never been okay with a motherfucker using me. Let's see about this closed door. Okay, that's too many. Okay. But let's just take it anyways. Could be something. All right. Somebody to close the door on you. So this may make somebody try to make a dominant move or try to claim some type of dominance over you, but they're about to move their foot right out the way. All right. They're about to move their foot right on out the way. We got a beautiful swan here. Somebody could be also getting some kind of, somebody is changing their face right now. Because they could have got caught on camera doing something, or this person wants to try to fit in your shoes. Somebody is getting like face work, like heavily to change their appearance, like totally. The hangman. So we got a possum energy. So somebody's just chilling on the wall. This person got the sun around them. This person got the sun or a sunflower or something. But this is somebody playing possum. They playing like they stuck on a tree. So I don't know. Somebody could somebody is playing possum. We're just gonna leave it like that, okay? Somebody is playing possum. I don't know what this is. What the heck would this be? Oh, okay. So this door was supposed to close. Okay, so it's meant for this to happen. Okay. We'll keep that there. Lose. Yeah. Choose to lose. Okay. Loss. Ed. Okay. That would be like even if these families in the underworld are claiming something from another region. You know how they have their little families or whatever? Some other family is trying to claim stuff from another sector. Like, I don't know, like the Olsons. I see Olsen here as well. The Olsons could be trying to steal my Ed inheritance in the underworld because they've blocked me from the underworld. So this was the whole thing is for I told y'all the prophecy that I got when I was younger was that this witch was going to come in, or this devil or whatever was going to come in, and she was going to try to I don't know if this is the my dad's child or not. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I feel like I'm the only one. So um they could have end up having this person have a child so that they can take all these assets of this father into the underworld, because there could be things that this father had going on for himself or something or whatever. But this sounds funny because the thinking that he was getting poisoned all the way to trying to get me to take over his stuff or talk to me about his paperwork or the will and things like this, and we never got a chance to do it. Something always came up to it's something about like dang, what am I seeing? It's something about oh, to the wife keep on saying you need to sell them old houses, you need to sell them old houses or whatever, and just leave that old stuff because he always had to be doing something. He always had to be working. My dad, you know, and I'm saying had. I haven't talked to him in a couple. I mean, I hope this ain't trying to tell me something, but I already knew it was Cinderella right there. Okay, um, even though these people was having fun going bowling with his dad and stuff like this, and I was not. It's kind of like that was the left out part. It maybe didn't have nothing to do with me having to. Well, I did have to sit and I guess in this maybe fake marriage or something and do whatever this was for the past 20 something years, raise these children. Um, but even before that, I felt like it was more about quality time or something like this. Years when I was supposed to be getting quality time with his father, because there was some kind of strangeness about the thing, that we wasn't really that spending that much time together these last couple years or whatever. But I feel like this is what this witch wanted. Now, is this the person that's living in the house with him right now that could be sneaking watching these videos that I'm doing right now? I'm not sure. But I feel like that's a clone or the real version of this person though out there in the world. Just like the real version of his dad, they might have been able to do a soft kill before, a soft kill again, and then now they have done something or this person actually passed away or something. I don't know. Whoever they had in the underworld. And they're splitting off everything. But that means that why would these people get to take? I mean, because I be thinking, but what if their dad is the king of the underworld, and when he got this family, he had to trade me off? It's something like this. I don't know. Like I feel like in America, nobody should have the right to suck people into stuff that you don't know nothing about. That's why I feel like, and also the fact that I could be the white man is the reason why they weren't able to do this or put me in black. And somebody want to say back in black, but somebody was never in black or never supposed to be in black or something like this. These are the divine people or something like this that feel some kind of way when they went through this process or by their fathers or by God at some point in time, they didn't feel, some kind of way or something. And they went down this path here. Okay. They went down this path, or the Jehovah Witness children that got rejected or left out. They went down a different path here. And this is what has created this dark, ugly, nothing energy in the bottom of the earth that is now embedded all the way up into the high places. This is what's going to cause some type of extremely large, these are liars. These are doctors, lawyers, magicians, industry. These are now they've created a whole something. This could be nuclear, some kind of nuclear effect here. Um, yeah. So they could have targeted the 1%. I mean, because I already seen this cycle. I already prophesied or said something about this as to how they would go about doing it to warn people. But I guess people thought it was a joke or something like this. Okay. Or because they weren't seeing physical attribute or physical things happening. They're like, well, oh, you said that they might do this to this person. Well, Steve Jobs could still be walking around here, but that ain't his brain. Or Steve Jobs can be still walking around here, but that ain't his that he's not in control of his own self. These are very angry people, and the children that did get preference run because or you were not able to be in their sectors or whatever like this, and you were in a bubble. These people are angry, envious, jealous, and something towards you. Now these children have ways of doing horrendous things and recording it or something to you and making a fun of you or something in the underworld or whatever. They've been getting a lick back all this time. They've been using you as a pin cushion or something this whole time. They found a way to cover up the father's eyes and pierce the child or get something from the child anyway. Or they were already changing over documents when these men get older. Do you see what I'm saying? They wanted you to be lucky. Now you be lucky. Now you work for me and you be lucky. But these people got led astray and they chose to go. That's the only different thing. If you're a supermodel and you go to a photo shoot and you choose to take off your clothes for this man, that's you chose to do that. You should have thought or something like this. Now, some of us we didn't have no choice. So it's the people that actually were supposed to be protected that actually didn't get the choice that probably got the dirtier end of the stick. You didn't get your free will at some point in time to say, no, I would prefer not to take off my clothes. Fuck you. And walk out the room. Because somebody just came in your house and gave you some drugs and took off your clothes and took pictures and went around and say, look at this whore. So some of us didn't get to choose. But this is how you don't have to use guns or violence or nothing. This is how you bring down a fucking nation. Not mine. But nobody don't want to listen to me. So what you want me to do? All I could keep doing, I'm not about to sit here and just, all I do is give the message. Okay? You don't want to listen? Whatever. I don't think that if these people are doing this and they're, whatever this is, I don't think these people are that important anymore anyway. I mean, so it's just really not, they make AI seem so, but it's really a simple task here. That's why this son is probably came to tear down everything that the father built. This father, whoever these feathers are or these men are, they have been taking even your children and turning them into these Friday Night Freddy energies or something like this. This is what somebody has been doing here. Okay. So these people can't close the door. You don't even have no rights. You don't even have no rights. You don't have no claim up here. So it's the energy of somebody meeting somebody at the top. Okay. I wouldn't even be able to find your door. These people think they ran ahead of somebody to take a spot, but it was in your head where you were supposed to be going, and you can't get there because you're too low vibrating. That's what really got you down there in black. You're too low vibrating. You didn't do the work. You don't, see what I'm saying? These are people that's used to telling people what to do and getting their way, whether it's robbery or why they got a gun in your face or pictures on you in their hand or something. They can't take somebody and say, oh, well, spill it then. I don't give a fuck. I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Did God didn't see? Okay, well, what do you think you're going to do with that? Anything that I've chose to do with my own mind as far as I can see. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Cups here, a swan energy. All right. You could be a beautiful swan and this person still closed the door on you because you could have been just acting like a possum. This looks like Jesus a little bit. You could have just been acting like there's nothing left. Okay. You wanted them to close the door so they could all get stuck in there and suffocated. And then here you go right here with the Knight of Cups. This is somebody that also is a beautiful swan here. And you close the door right in this person's face. Yeah, to try to get some dominance over someone. Okay, somebody was using a poppy flower or fentanyl here to do something to get dominance. To get dominance over gamma. Gamma. Okay, they were doing something to get dominance over someone. Somebody could have even been working with like a sorcerer, a sorceress or a sorer, okay, or something to use like hazing methods on someone or something like this. Okay, those movies we saw back in the 90s with hazing, where they hazed a girl so much out of hate or whatever that they would kill them. Well, this could be necessarily what happened to me or others, like me. That they just hazed for it's only supposed to be for like 6 weeks, but they did it for 6 years. So much pressure in the air or so much footage that they can finally make you look like a piece of trash by micromanaging or picking out the little parts that make you look bad or something to make you look like a slob or something, or leaving out the good attributes and only showing bad things about you. But these people don't matter anyways. They're not going to be remaining in these positions. So I don't know. We got the 7 of Wands here. This could be some baby gators trying to come for the big fat daddy. Okay. And there's a white deer right here. Okay. So I don't know what this could be talking about, but let's go ahead and, let's see. Let's see. I just want to let's see about this. Yeah, somebody's playing dead. Somebody could have faked their death too. Okay. I don't know why this is giving me the golf course. It's something about a golf course. Somebody could be on a river or a lake bed or something by a golf course or I don't know, something like this. Somebody could have passed away. Like this could be, when we got married, we there was a golf course between me and Taurus's house. We was right directly across from each other on at separate sides of the golf course. Okay. Um, and the man that married us was right in the middle of this golf course. We got a is it justice of the people? What is he called? What is it? Well, anyways, we got somebody that was a judge or something like this or whatever to do our marriage or whatever. Okay. Is it the justice of the peace? I don't know. Anyways. And what was I gonna say? Oh, um and he when we went to his house or whatever to meet with him just to conversate him with him and stuff like this and get to know him before the thing, um we realized that he lived right in the middle of the golf course. Okay, now a year ago or something like this, when my Taurus got sick, no, 2 years ago, 2.5, maybe 3 years ago or something, when he got sick, and then he was going back and forth with his mom's house and everything like this and going to the doctor or whatever like this. I knew something was strange because normally I would be the one with him when this was going on, but there was already such a detachment between me and him. He was leaning on my daughter or something like this, right? Um, but I felt like they did a weird ritual to bind him with his daughter, anyways, okay, as a new energy, okay? And there was another feminine on the outside that they bound him with or something. It was just in these visions and dreams that I was getting. Now, when I was looking, he went to go stay at his mom's house, I think, because they were going to go to the dot, get a different opinion or something. And when I was looking at his dot on his phone, I seen something weird on his dot, like over there by that golf course. And I'm like, what's going on? Who lives over there? Or what is it? Why is his dot over here when he's at his mom's house, supposed to be sick and groaning and everything in the bed? What the hell is going on? Now, it was in the same sector. The signal was showing up at the damn golf course. Okay. Like the front building or something like this. Okay. And it's really funny because when I was going to my friend's baby shower, I ended up at that golf course because I thought that that was the golf course that it was at. Something told me I was, because I didn't get the invitation or whatever. Like this, my best friend at the time, and I didn't get the invitation like everybody to her baby shower for her first baby. You understand what I'm saying? I think she had to send it to me the day before. She thought she had sent it. Like I'm somebody that should have known. You know what I'm saying? I should have known about the decorate. What the fuck is this? So something is already shifted. Now that I'm looking at this, it's like they picked up a chunk of my life or something and took it on the run or on the move or something. Like something was not normal. I should have known it even since that day. Even getting up, going to the baby shower the day before and realizing that it wasn't that day. Somebody was already fucking with time and space or something. Okay. And then I had to drive all the way back from my hometown, all the back where I live now, and realize that the damn thing was the next day. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of weird, big shifty shit going on around that time. So I'm looking and then I'm just thinking, this exact area right here is where we ran over this possum at. Where me and Taurus was, and I was all like, "Oh my God, we just ran that thing over. We have to call the police so they can come and take it to the doctor." I was maybe like really young, and I just felt something in my chest. Okay, I just felt something in my damn chest, but I was freaking out because like I hadn't been in cars with people except for my dad or whatever. So I didn't know what to think when we hit this thing and it was still like crawling on the ground. Oh my God, it was just the most crazy experience. I feel like that was at my total innocent time. Okay. So don't laugh at me. All right. But something is telling me something here. But I feel like this time somebody could be at a golf course. Something could have happened on that golf course or something with a dead body or something over my dead body, I'm hearing. But something could have happened this time. Something is going on in Florida here. And this white swan and this white deer are nose and nose here. They're face to face here. The white stag, okay, and the swan. And I feel like this big, I said Bill alligator, this big alligator is is letting these little alligators know what's up. And there is some type of there is some kind of domination that's happening here. These little alligators are going to have to bow down to the big gator. It's something like this, okay? Yeah, because they want some type of beef or something here. 5 of Wands here. Also, somebody is talking about some twin stuff, but somebody is not a twin. It's like somebody did something, a glitch with your social security number, and somebody else hopped on to that glitch, and they're claiming to be your twin. Like, oh, this, and that, but nobody don't have a twin. There's only one. So we already know the fact that it says the only one, only son of that. There's something significant about that part that somebody wants you to know that there is only one, the only one, the only one. Because throughout the Bible, you can hear all these things, but at some point in time, even if this is a man crossing over or they didn't get to that part of the story yet, somebody realized that they only just had the one child, and somebody could feel like shit because it was the one child that they left out. The one child that they now left the earth unprepared. There could have even been an older man acting like nothing's ever going to happen to her or something. And this person thought, yeah, if anything ever happened to me, such and such ain't going to let shit happen to her. But this person had their own agenda because that was not even their that was not really their real family member or something. They was only worried about prepping their family. It seems like this is why do these people even have these groups or this Game of Thrones shit? It don't work. It don't work. I'm not even in it, and it just don't work. And so you see what I'm saying? And these people, I don't know what's wrong here. All right. You can't take that type of thinking, that toilet latrine thinking, and bring it up at the top and put yourself. No. See, there's always somebody bigger and badder or something like this. These could be even groups of friends that stay together while they're in the tarot community telling you to let go of all them old people in your feet. Let go of all them old people. No, these people should have let go of all them people. See, these were people that was telling you, pointing out shit in your life, and you say something about theirs. What you mean? And now some people is finding out here. Okay. 5 of Staffs. Okay, let's see. I just want to get 3 on this real quick. What about this hangman, this swan? Somebody turned to a beautiful swan, and then we have dominance with these gators here. Uh-oh. Okay. Something is unjust here. Somebody is wearing somebody else's skin here. Somebody could have killed a version of me, and this person is wearing this skin. This Amami Wata energy is diving into that skin and wearing it to get close to this white stag.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, okay, hold on a second. To do all the things that I would be doing right now, like graduating from some type of schooling that I received or something like this in the other world, this person is scooping up all that information. Hold on a second, here I come. And this person is wearing that skin. I call it my pretty girl, my swan skin. All right, my swan. I have a picture. Okay, where I don't know if it's just I did my makeup real good and my hair was just the right hair that I should be wearing, bitch. Okay, but that's my picture. Okay, I want that body back. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on one second. Here I come. I only got 2 more cards to pull. But somebody's using that suit. Somebody was and you bitch, you gonna burn for that. Yeah, we got the Hierophant here. Yeah, and I can't call the shots on this, okay? To cast out this demon. It says thank you, but next. Yeah, Page of Swords here. There's a Page of Swords that could be upset about this. This is the truth, y'all. Look, devil. You can't make this up. The Magician, the Dark Magic, or Black Magician. Okay, look. Okay, hold on one second. I said this. The World card is here with this person that's in reverse with the Ace of Swords.
We have 2 minutes.
I'm coming. And the devil. I'm telling you, somebody is doing something sinister with somebody else's body. I'll be back.